link in here. On Rumble, we have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to touch guns on Rumble. We don't have that here on YouTube. So, that's that. So, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a nice Friday night. Maybe you all are out doing cool stuff, so. So I hope everyone's doing all right. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Glad that you're here. So we are just getting ready for the Rumble chat. We do our Rumble chat every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And sometimes we do some random ones in between there. So over on Rumble, we can have free speech. Free speech means I can actually touch these things. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing? New Zealand Outdoor Blades and Gear. Everybody go subscribe to New Zealand Outdoor Blades and Gear. Go subscribe to them. So that would be pretty awesome and cool if you went and did that. So, yeah, make sure to vote in our poll. Do good. Thanks, brother. You're welcome. So, anyway. Yeah, thanks for the shout out. You're welcome. JY, what's up? How you doing, man? All right, cool. Looks like we got a lot of people voting in the poll already. Doing well. I'm glad to be in this great state. Cool, Steve. Did you just move here? Because this is the greatest state in the nation, like by far. It's not both in land area and in coolness. How's the economy in Alaska? It's garbage here. Yeah, it's hard to say because there's always oil stuff going on here in Alaska. Always oil. They've cut the education budget, so it's just a matter of time before like PE gets cut. Like it will be years, but it's a matter of time. So that's that. So that it's doing okay. But yeah, yeah. Glad you're glad. Thanks for asking about it. But yeah, the economy in general sucks everywhere. I mean, it just kind of is what it is, right? Steve lived here once and came back for a visit, wedding, and some fishing. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Well, I hope you had a good time with your fishing and your stuff. Sorry, my kids are upstairs and it's hard to hear them. I need to get a better microphone where you don't hear all that. So maybe I can go get my wireless mics and plug them in since my headphones broke. So yeah, I have the privilege to have a good job and provide my family. Yeah, instead of being on general basic welfare income, which I think the whole liberal world wants, just handed out by the state, monitored by the state. So there's that. Don't forget Rise Armament. If you go to Rise Armament, I can't tell you where to go, but if you happen to head over to and find a place for there, discount code Alaskan20 will get you 20% off, and it will really help the channel. It's probably the number one. So Rise Armament right there. If y'all want to go over there and do that. So what's up, Christopher Abernathy? How you doing, man? All right, let's see. In the poll, 50% of you are saying yes, you're coming to the Rumble chat. 33% of you said maybe for a little while, and 17% of you said no, I'm a pansy communist. There's only 6 votes. There's 13 people watching, so go vote. We just do this as a little prelude to the Rumble chat. The Rumble chat's the main where we do our main live streams now. We do our main live streams over on Rumble, so that's what we do, and we start that at 5:35. And I did put the chat link in the down there, so you should be able to find it pretty easy. So, how you doing, Christopher? Having nothing. Like, I just want to touch all these guns, and I can't do that on YouTube. Like, I've got a gun I'm going to talk about right here. Can't do that on YouTube. I can only do that on Rumble. So that's why we're kind of doing a Rumble. That's why I'm trying to get a lot of my audience to transition to Rumble. There'll be a video coming out this week, but it's only going to be on Rumble because I can't post it on YouTube. So that's that. What's up, Tactical Futtery? How you doing, man? You still hadn't called me, and next week's terrible. So you can come over tonight after we're done. You want to come over tonight? We can. One of my four-wheelers broke down though, so we'd have to hike it. So needs a new starter. We'd have to hike it, but that's okay. We can hike a bag with 22 suppressors in it, and it'd be cool. I actually considered buying one of those Taurus TX22s, even though I hate Taurus. There's one, I actually considered buying one. It's just because they're a good deal and they generally work. They were better than the Glock 44, I think it was. So, yeah. Here's what it is. I have something that I'm working on, ATM, that you're going to want. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're working on an ATM, I would like an ATM machine in my house. I'm just kidding. TX22 is a good gun to have when you can borrow. I thought we were going to shoot yours that had the super safety in it. A super safety TX22. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thought we were going to shoot that. So, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like, shoot a, yeah. Taurus work till they don't. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, all guns work till they don't, but that's that. My daughter, while I was sleeping on the couch, put tape all over me. Painter's tape. Got it all up and down my legs. So I'm just doing that. An FRT 3 position for Ruger 1022, and I was saying to do a long-term review. Oh, okay. To do a long-term review? Do I really want to waste that much ammo on a Taurus? That'd be funny if you gave it to me and it broke right away. That would be hilarious. I would laugh my butt off. So, yeah. If you're relying on your Taurus to save your life, you deserve a Darwin Award. So that's that. So, yeah. Don't forget Rise Armament. I can't tell you where to go, but Alaskan 20, all lowercase letters. Alaskan 20. So, agree. Yeah. FRT 3 position for a Ruger 1022. That would be awesome. I need to do something with my Ruger 1022 as far as binary or force reset or something like that. That'd be awesome. My Glock Model 40 broke after you told me to get one guide rod snapped. Well, yeah, they're plastic guide rods. I also told you to get an NDC steel metal guide rod if you're going to run hot loads through it. I said that. Get an NDZ or some type of all metal to all tungsten guide rod, not the little plastic one. If you're running hot loads through a Glock, it's a millimeter. Like, you do that. That's what you do. Will they survive generally without that? Yeah, but you should have a fully supported KKM barrel, and you should have a steel guide rod in a Glock 10 millimeter if you're going to run it. I did get one, just it broke after a week. You got a bad one. You got a bad one. Sorry. I don't know if it was a mem part or what it was, but that's that. That's weird. Or did you still have the factory barrel? Because I haven't put the factory barrel. I don't even know where my factory barrel is for my Glock Model 40. So, and my Gen 5 is running good as long as I don't use the crappy magazines they sent with it. Did you harvest many stock guys this year? Yeah. I think we got 37, 38, 39. No. Courtney got most of them. I didn't dip net, and I didn't go out and pole fish either. Yeah, I got a caribou raw toe. I don't know if you saw that. Damn it, I voted communist again by mistake, but I'm already at Rumble. There you go. Thanks, Big Slinky. Lets me know that some people are mistaken or just joking when they do that. So yeah, vote in the poll if you're coming over to the real chat on Rumble, where we can have freedom of speech, where we can touch and pet these things, which we cannot do here on YouTube. We got 250 salmon here. Sweet. Yeah, you're not supposed to use cast ammo in the factory barrel. I don't know how you didn't know. I've said it a whole lot on the channel, but people miss stuff, so I get it. So yeah, if I had the money, I'd get a Dan Wesson Bruin though. I grew up with anti-gun parents. That I am sorry about. That explains why you're a socialist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't want to mock your parents. I saw that the Kenai had over 3 million returned to spawn. I'm sure there was a lot of humpies though. Yeah, I'm sure. The humpies are pretty good when you brine them and smoke them. So they're pretty good. I gotta get in and put in the stuff for my moose hunt. Bristol Bay, we had a lot. Got a 50-pound king. 50-pound king, nice. Now that is a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Oh man, the yeses are almost losing on the poll. Coming to the Rumble chat, 36% of you said yes. 18% said maybe for a little while. So over 50% of you are coming. 18% of you said no, and 27% of you said no. I'm a pansy communist. So there we go. 25%. Oh man, it just changed. 12 votes. So I'm actually making it for dinner. Oh, cool. Yeah, KGB. What's up, Pat? Pat at Safely Strapped. Cool. Thanks for joining. I can click here and go to your channel when I'm on the computer. Can't do that on the phone. That's cool. I'll hit the subscribe button if you're going to start producing some more videos. That's okay. Pat at Safely Strapped. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for stopping by. We had fun getting 50 from the Kenai, waiting for some silvers in the valley. Okay, cool, yeah. Haven't posted anything yet because I've been procrastinating. Go ahead and do it, man. That way you can get demonetized and anti-algorithm just like the rest of us on YouTube. Leonardo Herrera. Why is 12 gauge better than 20 gauge? It's not necessarily. I would prefer a 20 gauge for home defense because 20 gauge is plenty of power. The gun's going to recoil lighter. You can get shorter, smaller guns in 20 gauge for youth-sized people or smaller-sized people. I think 20 gauge is infinitely better. 12 gauge is just more powerful. Like the foot-pounds of energy can get up over 3,000 when you have the right slug in there. Whereas 20 gauge is you're lucky to get over 2,200, 23 or 2,400 maybe with the right slug in there. So great question, Leonardo Herrera. Why is 12 gauge better than 20 gauge? So it's basically it has to do with power. I mean, I like 12 gauge for hunting because I can shoot it at farther distances. I've shot ducks on the water at like 55, 60 yards with a full choke. So kind of is what it is. But yeah, I for home defense, I have a loaded 20 gauge. I keep my son, who's not old enough to shoot it yet, I keep his 20 gauge loaded with low recoil buckshot. And even the low recoil stuff is going to give me 1,700 pounds of energy. And that's way more, 1,500 pounds of energy is like the highest that a 44 Magnum is going to get out of a large revolver. So there's that. So that's that. So I would double check that. So, and don't forget, we do have the Rumble chat, everyone. So make sure you go to Rumble chat. Tactical Fighter, you would like the 410, wouldn't you? There's nothing wrong with the 410. It's good for home defense too. No, I'm not going to Rumble. They said my money ain't no good there. I tried paying in beads and board. Well, that's weird. All right. You free tomorrow? I can come over tomorrow. I think we're going out to film a whole bunch of videos. And I can, me and my friend, who goes a lot. You should go 8 gauge 4-inch. Yeah, no. That's more like anti-aircraft. That would be great for anti-drone warfare. 8 gauge 4-inch. See a drone at 200 yards and blast it. Yeah. Yeah. Tactical Fighter, we'll figure out a way for you to. You know how to message me. So, like, we'll figure it out. I like my 10 gauge BPS. That's a Browning pump shotgun, 10 gauge. That's what you should have built your 4570 pump action on. That would have been cool. A 4570 pump action. Guy that comments. What is this? Man, jeez. Did you see that Trump and Vlad are coming to Alaska next Friday for a peace summit? So that means no flying for hunting when they're in the airspace. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. Hope nobody was planning on that. Just moving back to the valley. I've been busy. I get it, man. I get it. So, moving sucks. Moving sucks. For those of you that don't know, this is just a little pre-chat to what we do over on Rumble. So we'll be talking about that. I want to build it off the PSA $500 modular clone they made. Ah, yeah. I don't know if that PSA shotgun is actually coming out yet or not, but that's not a bad idea. It looks good. I saw it at SHOT Show. Like, I had it in my hands. It looks good. So, looks like maybe for a little while. And no, I'm a pansy communist or winning the polls. That's not good, guys. Not good. So. What do you think about the Ruger RXM? I am waiting to buy one when they come out with just a regular one, factory threaded barrel. I've seen a cool tactical one over on Battlehawk Armory, but they want like $200 more for it, literally, at Battlehawk Armory. So, yeah, I am waiting for them to come out with just a regular one with a threaded barrel, and then I'm going to buy one because it's nice. But I've heard they do better with the actual Glock mags than the Magpul mags that they come with. That's typical for a lot of Glock 19 clones. They come with a Magpul mag, like the PSA Dagger sucks with a Magpul mag, and then you put a regular Glock 19 mag in it, and it works just fine. Sorry, got caught my neck there. All right. So Rusty Shackleford, yeah. I have a short where I was firing one at SHOT Show, and it only had like 6 or 7 rounds in it. But I mean, it fired fine. It was accurate because I was. They had a hostage target there. I was hitting the little side on the hostage target. I think was that video, or I can't remember. It was. I shot so many guns that day. I want Ruger to make a 10mm one that's stainless and call it the Alaskan. I would agree. Tactical Futtery, we agree on something for finally. Yeah, that is. You win the internet for today. All right, we'll put that one at the top. Can the 57 be a bear gun, maybe with like brass penetrator plus B plus ammo? Anything can be a bear gun if you put good ammo in it and it penetrates. Anything can be a bear gun. So it's just a matter of how accurate you are and what ammunition you use. I mean, 9mm has probably been used to kill more bears than people know. But yeah, that doesn't mean I'm going to take my. Oh, I was about to grab the gun, but I can't do that because I'm not on Rumble. I'm on YouTube. I could take my 22-250 here bear hunting, and, put a Barnes bullet right behind the ear hole right here, and yeah, I mean, you can do it. It doesn't mean you should. So, where I think the 57 would be in the winter, I think it would be a good trapline gun because you're going to get that reliable center fire primer, and it's going to go bang, which is not always true with rimfire primers. So that's that. Hey, what do you prefer for fishing, 10mm or 44 Magnum? I usually carry both. Jay Wyatt. Oh, that doesn't answer your question, but I usually carry both. I usually have my 44 Magnum in my chest holster right here, and I usually have some type of 10mm on my hip. Especially when I go back to the Russian River and I'm riding the bicycle back to the falls on that trail. I have spooked a black bear off that trail the last time I went there. And yeah, I would just say that it's I prefer 44 Magnum, but I shoot 10 millimeter way better, so I carry both. And in the situation, I hope I don't get frozen up and do that, and try to figure out which one is which. So don't forget to vote in our poll. It looks like no is leading, and that's not a good day. But hopefully most of you are going over to the Rumble chat. So, you know, yeah, we're if you're having a nice Friday night where you are, the weather finally cleared here. I almost killed a bear at my in my backyard last night. Courtney comes in from taking a walk. There's a bear near the duck pen. I'm running. Where's my shoes? Had to run down here because the rifle I wanted to use was down here. I should have just grabbed my flip flops and my AR-15 and gotten out there, because I had an AR-15 223 by the bed with a suppressor on it, and I had a 308 AR-10 next to the gun safe with a suppressor on it, and I couldn't kill anything. So, yeah. So to answer this question here, yes, I would say that I prefer 44 Magnum with hardcast. 10 millimeter with hardcast will do the job. Whichever one you shoot better. Whichever one you shoot better, that's the one you should do. Yep. We are going to Rumble in 5 minutes. So, what's up, G23? Hollow point every third round a good idea, or if that's only the first 2 ball rounds hit? The answer is no. Yeah, just go straight hard nose flat, some type of hard flat point, full metal jacket, bonded, solid copper. Just go do that. It'll do just what'll happen in a hollow point is it'll rip the petals off and it won't penetrate, because ripping the petals off transfers energy. So don't do it. Not for brown bear. I've shot a brown bear right in the head that was moving with 9mm 124 grain plus B Spirit gold dot. Found one on top of the brain and penetrated the skull, and the other one in between the skull and the sinew that was on the skull. So I have actually done it. Don't do it. It took my 45 Super with a good hardcast round to go through it. So 244 mags, you don't have to reload. We keep a speed strip there, so we keep all we carried in the wilderness on my caribou trip. Whoever had the handgun had the 6 rounds in it and 6 rounds in a speed strip, not a speed loader, but the little speed strip. So yeah, that's it. That's all they had. They had 12 rounds to get it done. So that's that. Yep. Thanks, G23. Yep. We're going to go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate all y'all watching, all of y'all coming over and, watching this little pre-chat. And we'll go do the real chat and everything over on Rumble. It's like 24% of you are coming. That's not cool. 24% of you are coming for a little while. That's better. 29% of you are not coming. That's really not cool. And 24% of you said, no, I'm a pansy communist. So, what's up, guy that comments? All right. See you over on Rumble, guys. We will be over there, and that's where we're going to have our more formal chat and everything there. What's up, Fat Gray Man? Let's get ready to Rumble. All right. Will they give me a copyright strike for that? Anyway. All right. New York reload, in case it's not a 4-legged threat. There you go. Yeah, I keep a 44 here and a 10mm here, and then you do a New York reload. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you over at Rumble. God bless. Take care. We'll see you at the range.